And for some crazy reason, I'm not as sad as I thought I would be. Fala, rapaziada, tudo bom com vocês? E seja bem-vindo ao meu YouTube. Gente, hoje tô muito contente. I'm so excited, I'm so happy because today is my birthday, right? And I've been talking about this day for like 2 months now. I think 2 months back I shot a video going like 2028 in 2 months, and then I've been just posting videos on like 2028 on in 4 weeks or in 2 weeks, in a week. Well, I didn't post one on 10 in a week, but anyway, today's the 31st of July. I'm turning 28, and for some crazy reason, I'm not as sad as I thought I would be. Um, I'm not as, I don't know what just happened, but I'm not as sad or stressed out as I thought I would be, right? Because yeah, I think I was stressed two months back when I shot like the first video on 2028. But yeah, I've shot so many videos on that I've just been so calm. I don't know if that makes a lot. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I hope it does. So, 2028, of course, I had expectations for 28 or 10 being 28. And yeah, I think I talked about not having things figured out, which doesn't stress me that much because I know for a fact that I can feel it. Things are about to fall in place. It's not easy, it hasn't been easy, but yeah, I know things are about to fall in place, and yeah, things are gonna be okay. I know that for a fact. I don't have anything figured out, but I know things are gonna fall into place. So yeah, man, when at the age of 28, I thought I had things figured out, but I don't have much figured out. But I am quite happy that, because one of the goals that I had, I think I talked about this in like one of my videos. One of the goals that I had was to be in good shape. Okay, at 28, I'm not where I wanna be physically. I'm not as lean as I wanna be, but I've been running since the beginning of the year. I mean, I've been running since last year, but I promised myself that I was gonna run at least 3 times a week this year, and I've been doing that. And I'm not as lean as I wanna be, as lean as I wanna be. The goal isn't to lose weight because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to build muscle and endurance. Sorry, I'm trying to build muscle and endurance. So just trying to balance the two hasn't been easy, but I'm glad that I've been consistent, and I'm glad that I can really run like a long distance without gassing myself up. So when it comes to my physique, even though it's not where I want it to be yet, I'm actually quite excited. I'm actually quite happy that I can still run at 28 and run like a long distance. I know I'm saying 28 like it's such an old age, which it isn't, because I feel like I'm only now walking into my prime. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy that I've been consistent, even though it was difficult. Because this year I had so much to do for like the first 6 months. I had to be locked in onto something else, which I'll talk about some other time. I'm just waiting for results now, so I don't want to talk about that. I'm waiting for results to see if I actually performed well, but that's a video for like another day. But anyway, I had to be focused on something else, but I still made time to actually focus on my health as well. And yeah, of course, there's some things that I'm not really happy about because I haven't been that consistent with my diet. I don't like calling it a diet because it's not a diet, it's more of a lifestyle, and I haven't been consistent. I've been eating things that I shouldn't be eating, you know, eating at the time that I'm not supposed to be eating. But it's a journey, and now that I'm 28, I'm gonna try my utmost best to be at the best in the best shape, at the best in the best shape of my life, or of my 20s. I had my late 20s, so yeah, health is still one of the most important things to me right now, and I'm glad that I've been consistent with that. Of course, I'm not. I haven't been fully consistent in everything, but when it comes to health, working out, I've been consistent. Yeah, so health wise, that's something that I'm excited about. That I've been working on my body, taking care of my body, and yeah, expectations. Of course, I had expectations like everyone else. Had expectations to have things figured out, but I don't have anything figured out, and that's fine. But like I said, things are slowly falling into place, and I'm pretty sure I'll look at this video in a year or two and just go like, yeah, things have fallen into place and things are going great. So yeah, lessons that I've learned. I've shot videos on lessons that I've learned before my 28th birthday, so you guys can just check those out. But just to recap, I talked about consistency. I talked about how progress is way better than perfection, which is one of the things that I learned. And most of, if not all, of these lessons, I learned them from my love of languages. So, yeah, and I'll also be sharing that love of languages on this channel as well. But yeah, 28th, it was a normal day, to be quite honest. My birthdays have always been normal days. I'm not really one to be excited about my birthdays because it's just like, just another day. So, yeah, but this year, today, I just thought, let me shoot a video on 2028 so that I can look at it a year or two from now and go like, yo, bro, this is what we've achieved. And yeah, things are okay now. So stress less, be happy. So yeah, it's been difficult, if I'm being honest. It's been difficult, but yeah, I'm not as stressed as I thought I would be. Because for some weird reason, I just feel it like deep down that, I mean, things are falling into place like slowly, but definitely falling into place. So yeah, I'm quite positive about the future. I know the future holds something really, really amazing for me. So yeah, but yeah, that's my 28th birthday. Expectations, I don't have anything figured out, so none of my expectations have happened. So yeah, but I'm glad that I'm still in good shape. I'm not in the best shape. I don't know. This is probably, you guys realize it now, but like health is so important to me that it's such a priority that I talk about it every single time, and I stress about it because I hate being out of shape. I hate not being lean and being out of shape. But this year, I must say, even though I'm not where I want to be physically, when it comes to endurance, I'm so excited because I've seen the progress. I've seen myself running close to 10K in in about 40 minutes, which is, it's not a great thing, but I usually run in like zone 2 most of the time. So I've seen the endurance that I've built. 40 to 40 minutes, which isn't easy. Not 10K though, 7K. Yeah, 10K is like my 10K is 50 something, like an hour, right? Which I don't know if it's impressive. I don't really look at running like that, whereby I have goals to like run 5K in like 40 minutes or 35 minutes or like 30 minutes. I don't have that. I just usually check. Some days I'll go like I've ran 7 kilometers instead of 10, and I've done 7 kilometers in like 40 minutes. Which when it's like 40 minutes is when I'm so so gassed out. I'm so exhausted at the end of that. But yeah, I've been quite consistent. and I've seen like the endurance. My lungs can now handle 10K. I can run 10K easy, you know, and it's such an impressive thing for me because it shows that I am in good shape, you know, for my age, I guess. I'm guessing myself up. But yeah, 28th birthday. In short, I still don't have anything figured out, which is fine. I'm not stressed because I know the things are about to fall in place. And lessons that I've learned to be consistent way in my early 20s. I've learned about how progress is way better than perfection. And those are like the two most important lessons that I've learned. Of course, I still have bad habits that I really, really need to get rid of. But I don't want to talk about them now because I just haven't conquered some of those bad habits. I'll talk about them as soon as I've conquered them. But for now, there's still some bad habits that I really, really need to get rid of. And yeah, one of those bad habits is sometimes eating not junk. I don't eat junk on a daily basis, but I love cookies. Okay, I love cookies, but I cannot say no to cookies. But anyway, I still have those little bad habits. I don't know if I've been too hard on myself, but yeah, I still of course have little bit of like bad habits here and there that I'll talk about as soon as I've conquered like most of them. But anyway, yeah, 28, not as stressful as I thought it would be, and I'm yeah looking forward to the future. I'm sure I'm gonna come back to this video, and I'll be a bit leaner, a bit leaner, a bit higher in my journey where I need to be. So yeah, I don't want to talk too much. I've talked for like 10 minutes now, but anyway, this is my birthday, 28th. I'll come back to this video probably a year or two from now on when things are falling into place. So yeah, I'll see you, this version of myself, in like a year or so. But anyway, cheers.